Wow, our first view of Teotihuacan. I didn't expect it to be so green here. Then again, we are back in the northern hemisphere, and this is one of the plus sides of coming here during the summer, even though it's rainier and cloudier. But it's so crazy how in Peru it was winter, and up here it's summer.
Pyramid of the Sun, and the back one the Pyramid of the Moon. Right here, from here to there, the Pyramid of the Moon is 2 kilometers, around 2 kilometers. But they believe in the original times, this is Street of the Dead, it was 4 kilometers of distance. Well, the name Teotihuacan, Pyramid of the Sun, Pyramid of the Moon, the Aztecs give those names. The original names we don't know. The Teotihuacan civilization started from the 200 before Christ to the 650 after Christ, with a development the 200 before Christ to the 200 after Christ. A splendor of the society of this culture from the 200 after Christ to the 400 after Christ. Where this when it was they built the biggest monuments, the Pyramid of the Sun, Pyramid of the Moon. In the decadence from the 400 to the 650 after Christ. There are 1001 theories.
Beautiful, we're at the archaeological site of Teotihuacan outside of Mexico City. It's one of the most famous, most spectacular archaeological sites in Mexico. And behind me you can see the Pyramid of the Sun. Just above those other stairs right there, and right over here is the Pyramid of the Moon. Well, they call them pyramids, but they were actually temples. It was originally built by the Teotihuacano culture, and then the Aztecs, along with some other cultures, came here and modified the original temples for their own use. And some of the most notable influences are from the Monte Alban culture of Oaxaca. The city grew out of a series of small villages, which were among the first to process obsidian on a large scale. And the Aztecs stumbled upon this place. They named it Teotihuacan, which means the place built by the gods, because it was so impressive that they thought there was no way it could possibly have been built by humans.
Five surface, and that one has 7. Okay, that one.
But this you have 7 and it's smaller like this one.
Yeah, it's smaller. The structure they will add up. That one 5 and 7. Well, this is bigger. 65 meters of height and 220 meters of side. That one it has 43 meters of height and 115 meters of side. Now that's why they put it Pyramid of the Sun and Pyramid of the Moon, because otherwise they would have put it the other way. Why? Because this one is bigger, and the biggest rock of Aztecs. This is the volcanic rock. Try to break it. It's very resistant and very light. Look, feel how light it is.
You
Try
don't
to break
feel
it.
even.
Oh yeah.
And try to break it.
They put this one on the pyramid too?
All this. It's very easy to carry from one place to another one. And remember we saw the Street of the Dead? And we saw the river? Okay. We are right now in the 2 north squares. And these 2 north squares from the Street of the Dead, you want to see temples. Those temples behind, that was the living area. Because here they used to be the powerful guys. From the leftovers, original walls, this is the stucco, this is the pre-Hispanic concrete. That they burned the woods in order to create this concrete. The original parts, 60% it was painted on red color. That's why they believe the whole city, it was painted at least 60% of red color. Now, from the leftovers of the walls, we cannot say 100% that is original.
You're talking about those black rocks?
Here, they cannot put it like this because you won't be able to see it. So that's why they put the little rocks sticking out. So what it's telling you, that at least 90% of the whole pyramid is restored. All these little rocks, they were on the walls. They just fall off. As you can tell right away, a lot of the things is being restored.
Rings. And here is like a shelf, something.
Yeah.
The Indian made
From this, the Mexican, the Olmecas, there's the Teotihuacan. Aquí they were famous surface, and we call it the conquest, from the conch. And some other one is a divinity, Tlaloc.
How they got oxygen inside?
There we go.
Behind me is the pyramid of the sun. It's the largest pyramid at the site. It's also the world's largest sun pyramid and the third largest overall pyramid in the entire world.
So in each corner, the pyramid of geography, in each corner. They believe they were honoring the pyramid. I was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Because they didn't build the pyramids to bury people. The Aztecs didn't make it, but they used it. The only thing that they built, the Aztecs, is this wall. This wall is like a protection of the pyramid. And right there, the little structures you see over there are the steam baths. We call it the Mascal. Why? Why steam baths? Because here at the top, they did the human sacrifice. And the human sacrifice, they had to be done by prisoners, most of them, but they had to be clean. Spiritual or mental and physical. So they have the steam baths here to clean them up. They give them a little pulque, a little drink, and they have some state of mind to go and be killed. Sacrifice, very nice. But even today, with a metal knife, it's almost impossible to break it. Yeah, no. I'm going to show you a design of this because nobody can go inside. But first, the discovery that they did it, it wasn't in the pyramid. It was under the pyramid. So the orientation, the sunrise started from behind, and the sunset goes on the front. Solar calendar, all those calendars, they're related to the agriculture calendar. Also, the people who built it, they believe, the Olmecas, it was a landmark. Those first pyramids, they look that here. Look that pyramid,
Look like little bit
they look like
similar,
this here.
yeah?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, yeah.
My personal opinion is they want to make the cosmos a little cosmos. You see what I'm
Like
saying?
a copy,
The
yeah?
environment, they want to make it like a little environment. I believe they want the easier to hold all the pyramids in Latin America, they finished on a flat surface. On top it was a statue or a temple or something, but they haven't found one definition point.
Yeah, irons, yeah?
First they said skull binding, but I also think was deformity. That's my theory.
Here they didn't do it, but the Maya people in Yucatan, they did it. When they were little babies, they put a little stone here, well here and here, and after they tie it up. So they make long.
What they believe that's
Well, they don't know 100%. Maybe it was a beauty. Why you put it this today?
yeah,
Why you put it tattoos? Why you put it all this? Maybe it was a beauty or trying to fit. We always decorate. They used to think they was the poo-poo of the gods. So they had some value for these pre-Hispanic cultures. Remember I told you that you have seen these two architecture elements, talud and tablero. Circle, or the wheel. Now, they did and they didn't have conceived the wheel as we do it now, like a transportation element or going element. It was more conceived like the toys because they have found the wheel and the little toys. Also, they think it's the symbol of this green stone in the rivers, Chalchihuite. Fruit, we call it tuna. Yeah, you can eat it, you have to peel out the skin. When this guy is small, you can eat the cactus. You can try it here in Mexico. You can make it anywhere you want. This is the eggs of the insects. And look at that.
Okay.
So you get the red color.
Like it's white right now and it's white red.
Yeah. So the red color, the Italians, they use it to make the Campari. But now, they use it here. And this one is another plant, chicalote.
Green one.
They get the green, the yellow. Like I was telling you, mainly they get the green, the red color, but they use another one. That one is lechuguilla, that's another plant. And they get the green.
This is more like yellow.
Yeah, the yellow. And that one is the, ¿cuál es la?
Purple.
Panilla se llama.
Parpanilla, that's the name?
Purple, no?
Panilla, esta es mora.
Mora. So, from the natural elements, they used to get the colors. This is indigo
Y cempasúchil.
and pasuchi. Right there. Well, like I was telling you, the most, what they use it was the green.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, so boy. This is the original.
Yeah, definitely. Oh wow.
This?
These are the ruins of the palace of Quetzalpapálot, or the feathered butterfly. Constructed between 450 and 500 AD, on the site of an earlier structure, this ornate palace, which was once regarded as the finest and most important residential dwelling in the city, served as the living quarters for the city's high priest. The palace courtyard is ornately adorned with frescoes and reliefs depicting the mythical feathered butterfly, as well as birds, water, and symbols connected to different parts of the year.
You see the birds? Quetzal? You see the you see the butterfly here? The papalot. Down to the sisters painted. You can start to see the descending of Quetzalpapálot. That's one of the legends. And the two solstitios and the zenith, no shade at all. Right here in the middle.
And everyone's some have the birds. Everyone.
Yeah. Different, because you can see them on the side, and the other one you see them at the front. This utopia, I was showing Guadalajara. They have a war, they have a problem, they have a human sacrifice. It was around a couple hundred years. It wasn't everything in one shot, and it was made little by little.
We're approaching the Pyramid of the Moon at the north end of the site. Yeah, this one's actually much nicer than the other.
The Pyramid of the Moon, that name given by the Aztecs. But the people who made it, the Teotihuacans, they believe it was dedicated to the water god. You can see the shape, what it used to look like. Right here, the eyes, the mouth, the nose, the color, okay? We have two godness. One is Tlaloc. Both are water gods. But Tlaloc is the water, the fall. And Chalchihuitlicue, that's the sister or the brother of this Tlaloc. That's the water and the earth, rivers and lakes. You see, two gods, both waters, but this one is the water of the rivers. They was found in the front. So that's why they believe this temple was dedicated to the water god. There's no echo. Echo, the acoustic. You see, it makes the sound. You want to do it? Come on.
No.
Yeah, come on. Nobody knows you. Ah! I don't care who listens. You shouldn't do it too. Come on. Ah! Yeah, let's go. So Sagayat from the University of Arizona, this Japanese, both they did some tunnels. They think it's the symbol of this tunnel. It was under where they found 4 tombs. One tomb, 17 animals. Cougars, coyotes, wolves, eagles, and quetzals, the birds. Yeah, they sacrificed those animals. And the other one, they found 16 cranies with a little holes here. So it looks like they were sacrificed. They were prisoners and they were sacrificed. They did some corn, they harvested some corn, it was seasonal. The harvest, it was seasonal. So it was a good rain season, they had to harvest it. A little bit you can climb, you can go ahead. Remember, you see this tree over there?
I like. Brian.
It's pretty neat. I'm on top of a platform right here, and up there are more levels with some more platforms. And this one had about 7 levels, and the temple, this one had about 5. The temple of the snake, you can climb all the way to the top. This one you can't, but I'm only gonna do this one. From up here you can really see the vast extent of this site. This was the largest pre-Columbian city in the Americas, and the 6th largest city on Earth, with a population of roughly 125,000 in an area spanning over 3,000 hectares. And what we see today is just a tiny fraction, as most of the city lies buried beneath the pavement of today's tourist walkway. And with new discoveries being made every year, who knows how many fascinating secrets are still waiting to be revealed. Guys, as much as I'd love to stay and explore more of this fascinating region, I've got a first-class airline waiting to finally take me home, so I definitely do not want to miss this one.
Y que viva el amor. Seguro que sí. Sé bien que aunque pasó tanto tiempo, si quizás te vuelvo a ver me estremezco. Yo sé bien que aunque pasaron los años, eres tú mi más bonito recuerdo. Me han contado que volviste a mi pueblo, que caminas solitario y callado, y que solo vives de los recuerdos de este amor que te dejó ilusionado.
And we made it back to the airport. And it looks like I'm gonna make it this time, which means this is where my journey officially ends. This is where I usually reflect on my experiences and tell you about the pros and cons, but how much can you really know about a place from just a brief visit? So I will simply say that what seemed at first like a series of unfortunate events gave me the opportunity to experience fascinating new things I may not have otherwise. So I feel it was my destiny to see these places at this point in time. I also feel it is my destiny to someday return for a proper visit. And only then can I say I truly know them.
Tú también fuiste mi primer